Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley if you are new here, and if you like organizing, then this video is definitely for you because I think it was a couple weeks ago I posted a homeschool room makeover video, and this is kind of part 2 of that video. In this video, I am only organizing. I'm just going to organize all of the homeschool stuff, starting with what is behind me. That is part of our homeschool organization. So there will be a part 3 of this video where I do a bit of a homeschool room tour. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in that, and let's get into the video. Okay, so to start out, I just want to give you an idea of what I'm planning. This here is in our dining room. We have a little bookcase. This is not the sunlight program we are going to be using, but it's like the next one up. But once I get the one that we're going to be using, I want to keep that on this bookshelf. This is our morning basket here. I have some cookbooks under those puzzles. I have my binding machine in here and the coils and the laminator and that sort of thing. And then we also have this bookshelf over here where I have our printer, and then I have the curriculum that we are going to be using next year, some stuff that we already used, and then some random stuff in here that I've already gone through that I have a plan for. So it's basically like Christmas for me because all of these boxes have organizing things in them. So I wanted to start off by first showing you all of the things that I bought to organize everything. First, we have this little file organizer, paper organizer. This is an acrylic, or I have 2 sets of 2. So I have 4 acrylic drawers. I'll pop in a picture, show you what they're going to look like once they're assembled. I have this little paper drawer thing. It's not a drawer. I don't know what you want to call this. Organizer. I might return this. I got this little woven basket. These are 6 bookends, this little acrylic caddy, this little guy, and 2 magazine holders. So that's all that I have to organize everything. Oh, and I bought a pencil sharpener as well. So I'm just gonna kind of start, and then I will give you updates all along the way. So as you saw, I put together this little file paper organizer. I took these out of the box. I thought I had ordered 4, but I can only find 2. So I'm wondering if they only sent me 2. And then I'm going to organize. I have a ton of craft supplies in here and some more in here. And I also have some coloring books and that sort of thing in here. So I am hopefully going to get them all in this area. I'm not really sure if it's gonna work. I also have this little caddy to put like crayons and colored pencils and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. It is a few days later now, and I wanted to give a little organizing update. What you saw a few days ago was when I just took out all of the things that I had gotten to organize, and I was trying to get all the things that I had into those organizing bins, and they're not quite working out. I'll show you what I have so far. So I already had this big bin here. This was something that I bought, and I tried to make work with like putting some like extra activity type stuff like kinetic sand, paint. This is our Play-Doh. I tried to fit that in there, but this little caddy doesn't really work for that, so I might return this. These are just odds and ends that I'm not sure where to put quite yet. And then we have here so far, that is a little basket that I bought and a little paper organizer here that I don't think I'm going to keep because I don't really have any use for them. I do have under here these drawers of extra supplies and stuff. I might keep that there. So that's what we have going on in here so far. I still have these two bins here though of just odds and ends. Like really that's just a bag of like markers and colored pencils, and the same thing here. So I honestly think I might just throw this stuff out. I think we have more than enough coloring pencils and all those types of things. For example, you saw me put this together before, and I put in our like twistable crayons, which I think I'm going to buy more of these because these are really good for not like they're not breakable. These are the markers that only write on the Magic Color Wonder papers, so I'm going to buy more of that paper because I forgot we had all these, so that's handy. And we have colored pencils and Play-Doh, so I think we have more than enough like colored pencils, crayons, because in our other caddy we have crayons, and then I put the file organizer here, which is not totally organized yet. I need to go through that still. So I do want to give a little update. I went through all of the things that I had and I put it, I'll open these and I'll show you up top here. I do have some things I'm going to return. Those boxes are from the acrylic drawers that I had bought and was debating on returning but decided against it, so I just need to get rid of those boxes. And then this little caddy here I want to keep because I really like how it looks up there, but I want to change out what is in there. And then some of this is the same. I organized a lot of the craft supplies in here. I have the smocks and extra pens and beads and just stuff that we probably won't use that often. And then I also have our spiral binder, our laminator, our paper cutter, all of the coils. And then here are the acrylic drawers that I put extra supplies in as well. And then somewhere else I have some supplies that we will not use that often is in this bench here. If you saw my last video, or well, not the last one I posted, but my last video in sort of like this series, we redid our dining room, and I'll link that above and below if you want to watch that, but I show all of the furniture that we bought and all that sort of thing. So I have this bin in the bench, and right now it's filled with a bunch of things that I plan to get rid of. But some things that I do plan to keep as well. I just still need to go through this. For now, it's just out of sight, out of mind. I would like to put things like extra Play-Doh, the paint that we don't use that often, not like watercolor. I want to keep the watercolor out here so we could use that more often, but things like the non-toxic paint that I don't really want to use all the time because it's very messy. Kinetic sand. It's obviously very easily accessible. It just opens and closes, but I have it in here because I had some extra space in there. And then, like I showed you, I have this little area tucked in the corner of our house that I put a lot of the things that I got, like this little caddy, the file organizer. I bought some bookends here that are holding this up. So as I've gone through this project and I've put things away and everything, I realized that some of the things I bought don't really work. Like I showed you, I'm going to return a couple things, and then I realized that I needed a couple more things. So I placed an order with IKEA, which actually was really just one more thing. I bought a couple bins to put the curriculum in because that was the thing that I couldn't really figure out the most. Like I was really indecisive on how I wanted to store the curriculum. I, for now, actually have them in these. I have next year's curriculum in here, and then I have a couple our burrows and holes that we're using in this one right now. But I didn't really want it in something like this, and it's up higher, where I kind of wanted it to be more accessible to my son, and I wanted it to be able to be transported too. So we go to my mom's about once a week, and sometimes I bring our school stuff, so I kind of wanted it in like a caddy that I could just grab and bring with us real quick, where this is, you could do that, but it's not obviously as great of an option for that. Also, the math box does not fit in there, And it's obviously filled right now. Well, nearly filled. I guess I could squeeze the mouth box in there, but it really wasn't how I wanted it. So I have some extra space down here where this binder is, and that is where I am going to put the boxes and then fill. I got one for both of my sons, and I could put their curriculum in there, and it's down low where they're able to access it. So if they want to go grab their school stuff, then they can. So basically, right after I filmed that last clip, the package from IKEA just came. So I'm going to open it up and show you the bins that I got. So these are the bins. They're pretty good size, and they come with these lids that are really good for stacking because there's a little lip at the top. And I also got these little poster hangers, which I will pop in a picture to show you what I am thinking for these. They are going to be super cute on the wall. So I'm going to get these set up on the shelf, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So here is how they look, and then there will be one for Shane and one for Riley, and they're able to get them themselves here. And they're quite big, so they'll hold quite a bit. So I am thinking I will do the next video in this little series is I'll do a little tour of what is in all of these different containers and that sort of a thing. So that is it for this video. I hope that this was interesting to you, or maybe gave you some ideas for your homeschool room or space. And I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.